And next, we're going to jump to Mrs. Rodriguez's group at her class at Baker Elementary in Houston ISD. So, Ms. Rodriguez, I will throw it to you.
Hi, so my name is Leticia Rodriquez, and we're here at Baker Montessori, where we have the beautiful gardens at Baker Montessori. We've been implementing this program with our students for the past 2 years, and it's really helped them grow into wonderful gardeners, into the beginning process of growing their own food, to nurturing it, and then harvesting it and cooking with it. Here are some of our gardeners. We have Harrison, Vivian, Indrid, Nicolas, and Emily, and they're going to be talking more about what they've learned and what they enjoy about being in the gardens. So up first we have Nicholas and Emily. They're going to be talking a little bit about what they've learned. And maybe your paper's falling out.
Oh. we use yogurt cups, then we put in soil. The seeds we used were broccoli, cabbage, cucumber, and black magic. And here we use the garden planting calendar, and we searched for October because there it was when we started, and we found broccoli, cabbage, lettuce, and black magic. Then we put water.
Okay, and we still have some cabbage that are still growing that survived in the freeze. We have our purple cabbage and our green cabbage that made it through, and our broccoli is still thriving.
Looks good.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Emily. I think it's really cool that we get to plant these different plants, and we get to sing to them, to the garden song. We get to water them. We get to cook with them. I love going to garden club, and I love experiences with Miss Letty because she's a really good teacher.
Oh, well, thank you. That was very kind of you. So we're going to keep walking down the different garden beds. The garden beds are sponsored from EC, which is early childhood, all the way up to middle school. The teachers have full plots or half plots, and this is our first garden. In a little bit, we're going to go to our second garden. Okay, so Indrid said that he was going to talk a little bit about what he's learned in the gardens.
I'm going to tell you how the garden makes me feel. The garden makes me feel very peaceful. It's also very fun making the hats and showing what things to grow.
Oh, the hats were pretty fun. We had a silly day with the hats. So what were some of the things that we learned during the hat lesson?
Plants need air, water, sunshine, nutrients, and soil to grow.
Mm-hmm. More than anything, lots of love, right? So the gardens have been very therapeutic in the fact that we come out here and we enjoy our time in nature. And it's a nice change from being inside the classroom and still learning so many things. For example, when we gave them the lesson on how to have nutritional value, that definitely incorporated into the paper plates, but then it translated into English language arts with the children writing about the different recipes that we were creating, and then all of their adjectives to describe their time in the gardens. So it's been from your lessons into actual composition and writing, and that's so critical right now to have good writers. But we're going to move on further down.
Fantastic, yes.
Thank you. Okay, so this is a different part of our gardens. This is our monarch habitat. We're also with National Wildlife as a part of Monarch Heroes. I'm going to speak a little bit on that.
My name is Vivian, and my name is Harrison. I'm going to talk a bit about the monarchs. First, the monarch lays her eggs under a milkweed. When it hatches, it's really small. Then it grows 200 times bigger than when it hatches. Then the monarch, once it gets big enough, it will get in the J position. Its skin will fall off and it will turn into a chrysalis. Then once it hatches, the monarch has to stay and dry its wings, or else it won't be able to fly.
Very good. So this is going to be where we have that incorporated into the gardens. so that we could bring in those pollinators into the gardens to help with the pollination of our fruits and vegetables. Okay. Mr. Seagrace, is it okay for us to head over to our second gardens to
That
show
would be
you that?
great. And Mr. Rodriguez, while we're heading to those gardens, let me ask you a question too. Is you got some raised beds there
Sure.
with those stones? How many years have you used those stones? Because that's a starting point. We see lots of different design ideas, but those stones are a pretty good idea because it's pretty flexible.
Those stones have been here for the past 4 years.
Okay.
And as they start, you'll see that sometimes they fall down. We have a little supply, and we'll just go ahead and put them back and rebuild them each year. And each year in August, we have a community event where the community comes in to come together and help clean up the gardens and rebuild things. So each year we've added to the gardens.
Love it. All right. We'll continue to follow her. She makes her way to the other side of the campus. And over on that side, there's a cool eating area next to the garden. Some picnic tables out there for the kids to use when they're having their lunchtime. Okay, Mrs. Rodriguez, how's it looking? Are you ready for us?
They're picking up the trash right now. We're going to give them just a second.
Your campus is blessed with lots of great green space around the building.
Oh, yes. Yes, this part in particular is my favorite part because this is really where I want to put the power of your program of learning, growing and then eating and going, because this is right next to our cafeteria. If we turn around, this is where we like to have our lunches. And then afterwards, the children come over here and they start watering the plants right after lunch.
What a great space. It really is a kitchen garden there at the cafeteria, plus you have a lunch area. And I saw that beautiful mural you have near the...
Oh, yes. I'm about to go back over there because
Okay.
that's what we're having an outdoor kitchen. We have a sink out here, but unfortunately we haven't raised the funds yet to be able to have the outdoor kitchen. So once the kids are done with their lunch, they come out here and they're able to sample the vegetables and the herbs that we have, because sometimes we have the sugar snaps or we have the beans or anything like that, and they could just go ahead and get it straight from the garden to the table. Okay, so over here we have our spiral herb garden, and then over here is going to be another monarch habitat. Eventually we're going to have everything like a teepee, and then the center is going to be with frogwort where the kids could sit down inside. And then over here we have our beautiful mural that was made by Olga Sokolova, kind of putting everything together. And we have chickens here at Baker Montessori, so we incorporated the chickens. And then the new program that we have for the middle schoolers is beekeeping. And unfortunately, we don't go back there. We kind of have a barrier. But Miss Simone and the middle school kids are in charge of the beekeeping, and they were able to really do a great job for that.
How amazing. You got your plants, your bees, your chickens on site there. What a great space.
Yes, we really enjoy it. It's a lot of fundamental learning for the children that they absorb it, and they love talking about it whenever they're journaling, whenever they're writing. It just comes out naturally to use adjectives and to be able to have that great grasp of vocabulary from experience, not just from books, not from being told, but from actually doing. Experiencing
it firsthand. Absolutely fantastic. Leticia, thank you so much. We appreciate yours. Tell your kids thank you again for us, and we just thank you for being an inspiration, opening your door up at Baker Montessori. You guys have a great day.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I hope more teachers get on board.
We too. Thanks so much. Bye.
Thank you.